So today we're going to be talking about how to market your private practice. That is such an interesting question because it comes up so much. Whenever I post, like, what do you want to know about? What do you want a course on? What do you want a workshop on? It always goes back to the same thing: how to market a practice and how to bring in clients. And I think that makes a lot of sense because especially when you're starting out, you want to know what are going to be the best ways to bring in clients. So we're going to talk about how to do this in the 21st century. Okay. So yes, go out there, shake hands with people, go to networking events, hand out business cards, go door to door, drop off donuts, do it the old school way, get word of mouth referrals. You will get referrals that way, and I think we all know those tactics. But the way that it's happening today, and the modern way that it is happening, is online. And if you don't have a strong online presence, people are not going to pick up and call you, and they're not going to find your website, and they're not going to fill out that form that says request appointment. And so you want to make sure that you can be found online. That is going to take work on your part. You're going to need an awesome website with a lot of search engine optimization all in there for your particular specialty and your particular area, whether that your city, your county, your state, however you are marketing yourself. You are going to want to make sure that people, when they search, whether they use Google, which is like 80% of people use Google, or Bing or Yahoo or whatever else, that when they search for my particular area, Davie therapist or therapist near me, and they're in Davie, or anxiety therapist, Davie, Florida, that my name, or for you, your name shows up on that first page, because that's where people are finding us and that's who they're going to reach out to. And so if you don't already have a Google My Business listing for your private practice, that is the first and foremost thing that you need other than a website. So you need a website and you need a Google My Business listing. And then from there, you want to, in an ethical way, get reviews. Because the more reviews you have, the more people that are going to see you, especially in the area that shows the maps where it says call, directions, website. You want to make sure that you are also being seen there. On your website, you want to make sure that you are using a lot of keywords around what you want to be found for, and that you're writing blog posts around those keywords. So you better believe a lot of my posts say the word anxiety, or depression, or cognitive behavioral therapy, or those are like meditation, stress relief, relaxation. We use these words a lot because that's what people are looking for when they're searching for a therapist for their anxiety. They may not use the word anxiety, but they may use the word stress. A lot of people do use anxiety because we're much more comfortable talking about that. And so that is all over the place on my website. It's on my first page. It's one of the first things that it says, anxiety therapist in Davie, Florida, right? And then I wrote blog posts about that in my bio. It clearly, because my bio is on a specialty, like a bio page, and then it's on every single blog post that I wrote. My city is in there and my specialty is in there. And so when Google and these other search engines are sweeping my website and looking for things, they are seeing Davie, Florida, Amanda Patterson, anxiety. And so they have this special formula and algorithm then that says, ooh, this website's really good and it's for this. So therefore, when Bob over here searches for anxiety therapist Davie, guess who's going to come up? Amanda Patterson's website, because it all starts to make sense for Google that this person is probably going to like my website. And so you'll have to do those same things, but on a very large scale, depending on how quickly you want to move up and how many referrals that you want to get in, and whether you're doing this for a solo practice or a group practice. You definitely want to make sure that you have an awesome website that is very clear on how people can contact you, both via phone, email, or a website form, or that they can directly link TherapyNotes to your website. That's what we do. So people can book their own appointments. And so we want to make the user experience super easy. So any way somebody is comfortable, whether they want to pick up the phone, email, they want to fill out a form, or they just want to directly book their appointment themselves, they can go ahead and do that. And so those are my quick tips on how to market your practice in the 21st century. If you're not already a member of my private practice tribe, please join us, and we are happy to answer any of your questions that you have about marketing.